She was like one of my best friends. Because every morning she would call me, or every day she would call me and say, has anybody told you today that I love you? Oh. Yeah, and there's not no place in this city that she didn't stay where she didn't invite me over to stay with her. The last time that I spoke to Crystal, I was in the hospital. And that was May the 17th of '07. And me and her was on the phone, and I was laughing and talking with her. And she left out that day in a blue van. And she hasn't been seen since, within a day or two. And after it went for a week or two, we knew something was wrong, but we didn't know what. My family and I, we canvassed the area. We put out flyers. You know, we put out these flyers trying to find her. And her oldest daughter, they put these kind of flyers out.
And they went up on the poles?
We went on the poles. We put them in the stores. We put them from the east side to the west side in the welfare office, wherever they would allow us to put these up.
Don't know
well, my
where
second
she
oldest daughter, she put in one missing report on the phone to the police. My grandson, her son, this is the missing person report he put out on her in 6/11/07. Nobody contacted us to say, is she back home? Is she all right? Or we're checking into it. And, you know, we're doing what we can to try and find her or get you some kind of... Nobody called us and told us anything. Nobody. It wasn't right. I mean, what's the sense in putting a missing person report out if you're not going to do anything about it? You know? Ain't no... I mean... You say this is your job to serve and protect, but you're not doing anything because you don't call nobody and say, well, has she come home? Is she all right? Or we're looking into it, something to let it ease our mind. We did our own. We rode up and down different streets. We went to different areas. We went to different houses trying to find out if she was there or had anyone seen her. Yeah, I know. And it's one of the hurtingest things that I'll never get over with. Never, because that was my child. That was my child. That was my baby. All of them are my babies, but that was my oldest. And to lose a child, you know, you just don't never get over it. You just don't never get over it because it's just something. When you feel her first movement in your body, when you first feel her first kick, when she comes out of you and you see her first life breathe into her, and you get a chance to name her and hold her. You get a chance to see her first tooth, her first walk, her first time that she do anything. And these are things that stick in my mind because I'll never get over losing my baby. Do I think they should have known? They did know. I mean, he raped this woman, attempted rape this woman, and he went to jail for 15 years. Like this other woman that recently went to the prosecutor's office and said he attacked her and he choked her. She said she believed he didn't kill her because she didn't fight back. But look how many women, the one that he punched in the face and drug her up his driveway, and she had a bloody face and she flagged down the police. And they took him to jail and they let him go because they said they didn't have enough evidence. I mean, what's up with that? How much evidence do you need? If they had done more investigation when them other women went dead in '89, you know, that came up missing and had it around their neck, they probably would have been able to stop him then. You know, and just to overlook people's life, if they had did what they were supposed to do, they probably the other women wouldn't have died. If they had did an investigation like they were supposed to.